going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Sounding Like a Pro. It's your boy Owen. We're here. We're going to be talking about some more music software stuff and some production tips, specifically in Logic Pro X. We're going to be diving into the software today, and we're going to be talking about EQ. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it. But before we do, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It means so much. It helps so much. Make sure to share it with your friends, family, everybody you know on the planet. And without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, guys, we're over here. We're at the studio desk, and we're inside Logic Pro, as you can see. And the first thing when it comes to EQ in Logic Pro is identifying where it is. Where do you find your EQ? So to find your EQ, what you do is you come over here and you see this little eye that's all lit up, shows and takes away this area right here. And right here, this is where you manipulate everything that you're going to put onto the specific track that you've selected. So we found the EQ right here where it says EQ. In order to activate it, all you have to do is double click and your EQ for that track pops up. When it comes to EQing your track, the most important thing to look at is your frequencies and identify which frequencies you're going to use additive or subtractive EQ. Additive simply means you're adding to the frequency, so going up, and subtractive EQ simply means going down. There is a big back and forth in this industry about which is better and which you should use more. Some people say you should never use additive EQ. For me, I think you need to use your ears. And if it's saying that you need to use a little bit of additive EQ, use it here and there to help you out. I will say I use mostly subtractive EQ because usually I need to take things away. The best way to find out which frequencies are being activated so you can see what you're trying to manipulate is this analyzer down here. And all you have to do is turn it on by clicking it. And when you press play and see this audio file play, you're going to see the frequencies for that pop up. And as you can see, it pops up. So what we're going to do is we're going to press play and we're going to watch the frequencies coming into this EQ, and we're going to see which ones that we can fix. So as you can see, we might be able to do a little bit of additive EQ over here because the analyzer that was coming in was pretty low, and we might be able to bring this on the low end down just a touch. Watch what happens when I just pump it up. When I take it all the way down. A really cool tool that people use in music all the time is EQ sweeps. So they automate their EQ so it sounds like it's all covered, and as it progresses throughout the bars, it releases up. So they sometimes will automate it and it'll look like this. When you're adding and subtracting to your EQ, you can manipulate your curve simply by clicking this little dot up here. And when you click it, you're able to bring it in and make it thinner, make it really fat, whatever you think you need for that track. So that sounds good. As you can see, I listened to it and I'm like, you know what, just a tad around 2K, pump it up, bring it down just a little bit around 200, and we have a really good sounding guitar. Now, when you're using your EQ plugin, it is great to have this analyzer tool to show you where everything is coming in, but make sure you're using your ears. Your ears are going to be the best thing possible. You might hear a rule of thumb that when you're recording a guitar and you're EQing, to always pump it at a certain frequency. But when you pump it at that certain frequency, it doesn't sound good. Don't do it if it doesn't sound good. Do what you need. Every track in every song is slightly different. It's its own lane. Remember, your EQ is like you're creating this puzzle piece for your song. A song might have 50 tracks, 100 tracks, 1,000 tracks. And you're just creating that puzzle of 50 pieces, 100 pieces, 1,000 pieces. And each track is being manipulated a certain way to create that piece so it fits perfectly in that song. And your EQ is one of the primary tools to achieve this. Besides EQ, compression is your next biggest tool. We are going to talk about compression full on in our video next week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that when it comes out. Now that we've covered all of that in the EQ spectrum, you're ready to go, head into Logic Pro, you know where it is, you know how to manipulate it. It's time for you to start practicing and honing your skills on your EQing. Once you understand EQing, it is amazing how much greater your music can get. And guys, thank you so much for watching today. We all really appreciate here at Sounding Like a Pro. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It helps us out so much. Make sure to tune in every day because we post shorts every day. And make sure to tune in weekly for longer form videos. And with that being said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Peace.